Morning, Warriors. How you guys doing, man? Thank you guys for all the love and support that you guys show me on my channel. And I hope, these messages, these topics, are helping you guys push through. All my team members also, that tap in and they listen, and it helps you push through the day. A lot of these topics that we have that we don't talk about. Today's topic, is a important topic that a lot of people don't talk about. They suppress their problems. When you suppress your problems, you're creating issues internally. And as men, we tend to be this, person that, oh man, you know what? I don't need to talk to nobody. That's the way we've been groomed. That's the way we've been laced growing up. Hold your emotions, hold your feelings, suppress them. You're a man. And at the end of the day, a lot of people don't understand that, what you suppress, will cause a disease. It will cause you to break. At a certain point, I don't care how tough, how badass you are, you will break, man. You'll begin to disconnect. You begin to lose yourself and distance yourself, isolate yourself. And at a certain point, you dig yourself so deep in a hole, and eventually you'll break. But throughout the process, throughout all this, process that you go through, you tend to hurt your loved ones. The people that care for you, the people that were there trying to get through to you, trying to talk you out of all this shit that you were doing, to mask that pain, and to mask your feelings, to run away from the pain. Instead of leaning towards love, you distance yourself. And that's what I'm talking about, when people, tend to, put on a mask, put up a front, think that nothing's wrong with you. And, you distance yourself, you end up breaking. And you gotta, a man, that's not a definition of a man. A definition of a man is somebody that's a provider, a go-getter, a striver, a warrior, a leader. But you gotta be compassionate, and you gotta be, honest with yourself when you know you need to vent, when you gotta talk to someone about any situation that you're going through. We all hold it, inside, and we bottle these issues, these problems, this stress, because we get pressure. Our family depends on us. Our family, they're whatever you got to go through, you got to provide, and everything falls back on us. And sometimes it's like, fuck, we don't know how to decompress. We don't know how to release all that energy, all that pressure that we have, because man, you gotta make ends meet. You gotta provide for your family, and that right there, it becomes something that, hey, we just bottle inside. Like I said on one of my, interviews, 2019, I was broken physically, mentally, spiritually. Not that I was not providing. It doesn't mean that I was not providing for my family, or, doing what I had to do as a responsible man. I was doing all those things, but I was not taking care of myself. And this is the whole key: taking care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually. We leave ourselves unattended. We give so much, or we try to do so much for others or for your family, and you forget about you. You forget to take care about you. You put yourself last. And the excuses are that you don't have time. You're giving so much time to your kids, to your wife, or you're doing so much for them that it's just that you don't have a plan. You have to have a plan. That's why, here on my team, all my team members know, the ones that are real busy, the ones that have kids, once you have a plan, you're able to allocate, an hour or two for you, so you could get right mentally, physically, spiritually. You cannot do it alone. A lot of people think that they could do it alone, or they got the, they'll have the drive, or they'll have the willpower for that time being. But once these emotions kick in, that once that little voice inside you, starts screaming at you on all this, negative shit and all this shit that you got to do, it talks you out of like continuing the plan or whatever you had, your little plan that you had, you throw it out the window because your emotions, your feelings get in the way. And that's the problem, Stop thinking that you know it all. Stop thinking that you could do it all on yourself. Like, there is no way, If you want to be better, if you want to become better, if you want a better life, that's why there's coaches, there's mentors out there. When have you heard of your favorite superstar, athlete that he did it alone? He had the best of the best. They had coaches, they had mentors, so they could excel at what they were doing. And that's the same thing, in life. If you want to excel in life, you got to reach out. Put your ego and pride aside, man. Run it.